Reggie.
All right, hold on. My game just got in. Hold on. All right, man. I gotta be good now. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, I'm finna hit it now.
All right.
All right, that's bet.
That's it.
All right,
All
good luck.
right, bro. Good luck, man.
All right.
All right.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And he returns this to the 22.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Now a run with Montgomery. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. All the way down inside the 35. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Darnold. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Bears nothing.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Slide to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And thee coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh,
And
man.
he's taken down, trying to do
He
a little
just
too
clipped
much,
my
getting
goddamn
outside of
dude.
the
What the
pocket,
fuck
and
was
results
that?
in a sack. These strong
Wow.
safeties, some people may not realize it.
That
It's
should have
really
been
like
pass
an extra
interference.
linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
That shit crazy.
10. At their own 13-yard line.
God damn.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Number 30 on the
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Jason McCourty. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Darnold. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Check, 59.
A first down throw, Darnold. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
At the 38-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Darnold. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
At the 26. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now Montgomery.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, it's Montgomery. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Down at the 20-yard.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Montgomery looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. He will push his way down to about the 14. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that
Again.
that we do?
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3
Smart guy.
game.
Score Panthers 14, Bears 3.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
Come on, man.
That's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And for a 2nd straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They're going to look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense.
And he's into the clear. The 20. Oh, touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers add on to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off about the 31. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to...
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll bring up second down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the rookie Jeremy Chin.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Keep coming, baby. Keep coming. Keep on coming.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Check 24. Lady.
3rd and long. It's Darnold. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
Gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And this is caught. He hits Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He sets to fire deep. Oh, wide open.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next time.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. And he gets it to go to make this a 35-10 score now.
Makes the score Panthers 35.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Darnold from the gun. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. 2nd down and 10, Darnold. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Brought down back at the 32.
Switch.
Here's Darnold. Space to run past the 20. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Darnold. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll get it here
Come
to
on,
the 10-yard line.
motherfucker, they was supposed to pick that shit off.
Yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Darnold. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Here's the Panthers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Bears on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Shift. Hey, alert 3. Shift. Watch the shift. Jumper.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. That's out to the left and complete. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And his kick here is good. And their lead will swell up to 28. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And his throw here's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. That'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Bears on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. A quick toss outright, and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down.
Now a toss to the left with Cohen. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. Eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
3rd and 4.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let it go again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 24. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
The 17-yard line.
And Darnold wants to throw the football. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Off of play action, Darnold. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Being chased out left. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Check 26, check 26. Check.
2nd and 15. Forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 11. And the return will stop right around the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Now one final throw here is incomplete.